See, this little outfit's cute, isn't it? I think that'll look good on her. I'm Phyllis, and I'm a certified nurse assistant. It matches her eyes, too. These dolls, when I look at their sweet little faces, it just makes me happy. You know, it makes me kind of warm and cozy and secure and happy inside. There she is. They all look so much prettier when they got clothes on. I don't collect them because they're valuable. I just enjoy their little company, you know, kind of maybe like friends.
My name is Ed. I am Phyllis's oldest son. These dolls are like a giant tidal wave that she can't manage, control, or deal with. Even though dolls are a good bit cuter and nicer, supposedly, than rats or cats or whatever else other people hoard, 50,000 dolls is hoarding. There's no other way to splice it. It's hoarding.
Oh, this is when I first started collecting my dolls.
I'm Bobby. I'm Phyllis's son. I don't mind her having dolls, but I think she has too many of them. These dolls are making the house structurally unsafe. There's parts of the roof that are sagging from the dolls in the attic. Bobby does have his mental issues. Adult Protective Services, if they were to come out here and see this, they would take Bobby away. He can't live in this house. If you want to live here in all this junk, you can. But Bobby's not going to live like this.
Will you stop grabbing Ed? I just stop. No, Ed can really be bossy, okay? He's my son, but he's manipulative, and he tries to make me do things that I don't want to do.
I realize this is the tough love. I love my mom. I want her to get the help she needs.
Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Phyllis, guys, are you ready?
Absolutely.
Okay.
My name is Geraldine Thomas. I'm a certified professional organizer specializing in chronic disorganization.
We have tarps. We're going to empty out your back shed and your storage unit, and we're going to bring all of the stuffed animals and dolls out here. Once we have everything emptied out, we will have you start making decisions.
That sounds very nice.
Okay, good.
Phyllis is a very optimistic person, but I think the problems are going to come into her actually letting things go. She lacks insight into how serious her problem is.
Let's go ahead and get started then. Do you think you're the kind of person that has to see every single item? Or do you think you can say, well, I think the whole pile can go? Do you think
I see a Cabbage Patch doll.
that makes you happy,
I
huh?
love the Cabbage Patch dolls. Oh, and look at that little doll sticking up there. Isn't he cute?
My name is Mark Pfeffer. I'm a licensed psychotherapist specializing in anxiety disorders and compulsive hoarding. Like the bags of dolls that she stored away in the shed, Phyllis has stored away her emotions.
What's so funny, Phyllis?
I don't know.
Even the nervous laughter was really not laughter, it was really anxiety and fear.
That
Phyllis?
doll there, what is that? That's real
Phyllis?
cute. What?
I could see this is going to be an interesting day. We're ready to make some decisions, Phyllis. I hope you are. It doesn't mean you can't have dolls. It just
Can't have
means...
any hobbies, that's for sure.
What?
I can't have any hobbies. I mean, isn't it nice to have a nice little friendly hobby like this? Cute little dolls looking at you, make you feel real happy. What's wrong with that?
Is this a nice little friendly hobby?
Well,
The lack of reaction that Phyllis had to seeing all her dolls in one place, I think really supports her denial of having a problem.
this doll didn't take up any room at all. Look at that.
Okay, now Phyllis.
And I love these
Phyllis,
little tiny dolls
Phyllis,
like that.
Look
They're
at
so
this,
cute.
what's in front of you, Phyllis. Look at this. Look
But
at
this doesn't take up any room.
Phyllis,
Look at that.
I'm looking at that doll, but you're not seeing what's in front of you. Look at what's in front of you.
I see a lot of real cute little dolls.
Can you imagine what happened if the bad electrical system in the house caused a short and it caught a fire? What would happen if this caught on fire?
What's wrong, Phyllis? What is wrong?
It just hurts me that they don't really want me to be happy and they don't care about my feelings at all.
I want you to be happy. I want you to be safe, Mom. This is not safe.
Throw me in there.
I like to have your round, Mom. I like to have your round.
Well, I don't
Your
know.
boys love you.
You hear what your son's saying? Do you hear what he's saying?
Phyllis sort of beats herself up verbally in front of other people.
I can't enjoy life. I might as well be dead.
This is right.
Maybe I'll die. Maybe.
Is that really, are you trying to hurt somebody by using that language?
Phyllis's low self-esteem really sets the bar low for herself and others.
We're not here to blame you, and we're not here to blame
So I'm a
Bobby.
lousy mother. I'm a lousy person.
The black or white thinking, the self-deprecation works because people leave her alone.
I don't even think I want to go on anymore.
Are you listening to me?
What?
Phyllis?
What? Just throw me in there too. I don't want to
Deep
go.
breath.
I'll just be a part of the junk, okay? That's kind of heavy.
Yeah, let me get that for you.
Don't you think that was a big thing for me to let go of in one day? And it was hard. It was very traumatic, actually, for me to let go of those, to say goodbye.
You
know?
are remarkable. I'd like to give you a gold medal for getting rid of dolls.
Well, actually, I have mixed feelings about all this now. I mean, I kind of think I wish I had them back, you know?
Phyllis is sort of backtracking on some decisions she's made. She's second-guessing herself.
But I keep thinking about those little smiles, that little red-haired Cabbage Patch doll. I keep thinking I really would like to have those dolls back.
What about these? I think she's getting sidetracked a lot, so I have to keep bringing her back to task and get her to stay focused.
See, some of these dolls I just got recently.
Okay.
And I
Can you
well, see, this little
answer
doll, I
the
got to put some
question?
clothes on. I got, you know.
Phyllis?
I rescued. I'm gonna be honest with you. I rescued these
Phyllis?
because they were sitting out there, and I'm glad I did because I didn't know it was gonna be raining today.
Phyllis,
Yes.
what's your plan for the room?
This doll hospital is being closed down for malpractice. These thrift shops just love it when you come in there because they get rid of all the crap that no other sane persons ever want to buy. I think this doll is toxic.
In the past, I think it would be a matter of who's going to win as opposed to how can we compromise. Today, I saw a family bickering yet compromising, and that was very encouraging to me.
Well, say goodbye to it.
I did.
Do you want to keep that for Christmas?
Well, give it to some child.
Good.
I got too many of them. I'm going to get rid of them. Oh, look at this, Ed. Look at this. 1, 2, 3.
Good. I'm proud of you.
You're so cute. Okay, bye-bye.
Are you still thinking you're going to turn your mom into Adult Protective Services?
Well, I think we've come
glad I saved that.
enough way we won't have to do that.
You think she's changed enough?
We're going to have to watch relapse.
Okay.
I'm seeing parts of the house I haven't seen in a decade, and that's all good. We still got a lot of ways to go, and I'm bracing now for the profound sense of loss.
Are you really going to do that, Ed?
We're going to have a yard sale and get rid of the rest of this junk. We're going to have to support her, watch her, distract her, to keep her from running back to that thrift shop.
The support that hopefully she'll get from her sons, plus aftercare, will be a key ingredient for Phyllis to move on successfully, and I'm hoping to see that happen.
Okay, babies. Come over here. Oh, what a good boy.
Rusty, don't do that.
I'm Nancy, and I'm retired from the phone company.
Rusty, leave him alone. Come on.
I think I'm a hoarder. I like to collect books, CDs, and videos, and I like to collect things that have to do with creating. I think I started collecting things or hoarding things when I was a child. But what I like to collect and what I end up collecting aren't always the same things. My house is filled with empty bottles, empty boxes, and empty dog food cans. Instead of throwing them away, I let the dogs lick them clean. There. And then I never managed to pick them up off the floor and throw them away.
My name is Michelle, and Nancy is my aunt. She can't even sit at a table or make a meal in her kitchen because she would be standing on 2 feet of garbage. And I don't know what happened to her bedroom. I can't even see if there's a mattress in there. It's filthy. She cannot turn on the heat in her home. I'm afraid of her getting hypothermia, pneumonia. I'm really confused what happened.
My name's Janine, and Nancy's my sister. When you can sleep in garbage like that, or the crap laying on the floor, at some point she has decided that life's okay like this, and she's not of any value.
Her house was always messy, but it was never to this extreme. When I am in my aunt's house, I feel sad. It's very difficult for me to watch her decline.
I pray for my sister a lot, because she's dying a slow death. And if she doesn't get help, she's gonna die in that house. And I can't stand the thought of that.
All right, you guys, so we gotta get started. We have the bio crew here. They're gonna take care of the really bad stuff in there. My name's Corey Chalmers. I'm an extreme cleaner that specializes in biohazard and hoarding. Well, you look like you have concerns already. What's wrong?
I just want to say, please do not ask me why I want to keep something.
Listen, if we don't question you, this is how you got here, okay? This is your thinking process. So if you don't change some of that thinking process, then we're gonna end up right back where we were. So there are gonna be some challenges to the way that you think.
What's of value is right here.
Here, Nancy, you want to come sit right here?
First thing I'd like to do this morning is take Nancy and her family into the kitchen. I want them to work together, learn to communicate, talk about things, because once we leave, they're gonna be stuck with this mess.
I think you will agree that the majority of this is going to be trash.
Yes.
Okay.
The bottom fell out. Look at the spiders in that.
Oh, spiders. Let me see, please.
Nancy, it's covered in feces.
I just want to look in there.
It's not skinny.
Okay. I've seen it.
Everything was going fine in the kitchen, but then all of a sudden Janine just kind of had a breakdown, it looked like. She just started staring at the floor, you know, and crying.
I'm just upset. I've never experienced anything like this.
I think reality set in of how her sister's been cooking and eating in filthy, disgusting conditions.
I can't believe this is a house. This is a house.
I know.
This is a kitchen, but
I
she fixed food in that, and then put it in her body. Yeah. No. Oh God, help.
The microwave is covered in rodent feces, and to think of preparing food in that type of environment, there just aren't words.
Your sister's really having a hard time being in this kitchen where you're cooking and eating and putting stuff in your body.
It's heartbreaking.
And this is one reason I would never have told you what was going on, because I don't want to see you distressed about it.
Life is never meant to be walked alone. You can't walk alone.
Do you understand that?
I do. I do. So I didn't know if I could trust you. but now I know I can. I'm sorry.
What were you afraid of before, Nancy?
Judgment and rejection.
And are you feeling that now?
No, not at all. Not any form of it, nothing.
All these tears from all of you are because they want you to live a better life and because you want a better life. You all want the same goal. So you got to give this back to them and show them that you really do appreciate them getting us here.
I
Okay?
can do that. Show. Break.
Okay, this one's full.
Just have to throw it away.
Good job.
What's really scary here is look at when you touch this. I'm really worried right now. We're cleaning out the kitchen and we're finding very significant damage.
Okay.
There's nothing left. We need to bring the whole family together. We need to show them that this house is literally crumbling right around her. You have major slant to your floor back here where the house is actually sinking. You also can see the mold damage all through that wall. It's very evident now with all the damage that we've uncovered that Nancy cannot stay in this home. I know it's not good news, but is this anything that you didn't already know?
Well, I didn't know it was as bad as it is. I just need some time to accept it. This is too hard. If the house had burned down, I couldn't feel worse.
Everything can only get better from here.
Yes.
How do you get worse than living in a home filled with dog waste? Really?
Also, one of the things that really contributed to it getting worse was getting depressed, okay? And then I think one of the things that contributed to you getting so depressed was you were so isolated and disconnected from your family. And no matter what, that's going to change.
Okay.
I am Dr. Michael Tompkins. I'm a psychologist, and I specialize in the treatment of obsessive-compulsive spectrum disorders like hoarding disorder. The real consequence of what now is starting to sink in for Nancy, and I think she's just overwhelmed. And we're really trying to help her and her family stay in problem-solving mode. My concern is her being so far away from family and support. And so my recommendation would be that she relocate closer by you guys so that she is, again, part of your family. You can come in and check on her, see how she's doing. I wanted to hear from you about whether that is something that you think would work for your family.
It is absolutely crucial that she has people in her life that love her and care for her and accept her. Now is the time to bring up my daughter Maureen came to me and said her and her husband are moving to a big farmhouse. There's a large room over a double garage, and they want to offer it to you for the winter.
Wow.
So you would immediately have a place to live.
Oh my gosh,
For the
Diane,
winter.
that would be wonderful.
Thank you. It'll be nice to have her nearby and I won't be worrying all the time about her. I can check in on her.
Do you need it?
Yeah, that's brand new.
She's going to be around family in a new clean environment. Her health is going to get better. She's going to get some professional help. Geez, I can't name how many blessings are going to be in her life.
If I have observed anything today, it's that the family is right there for her. She sees the value of it, they see the value of it, and it's wonderful.
Look, it's all throwaway.
It is, thank you.
Okay, you got rid of more than you kept. Good job.
Hey, you're doing great, Nancy.
Thank you.
This is the best possible outcome. We couldn't save the house, but we can save Nancy. She has a family that's very willing to support her. I really think she has the best chance to fully recover and manage this disorder with this outcome.
I think I'd like to walk through the house one more time and kind of say goodbye and think about the times that I had that were good when I lived here. Goodbye, house. I'm so sorry. this is how you're ending up. I feel very sad about having ruined my house.
That was death.
Goodbye, house.
Now she has life. She's got hope.
My name is Gail, I'm 64, and I'm on disability and Social Security. Well, my house is loaded with stuff. Some's very important to me. Other is junk. You can't get into the living room because it's filled with stuff.
I'm Marcia, Gail's sister. Well, it started gradually. None of us recognized the beginnings of it. And by the time it became obvious, there was nothing anyone could do, not even Gail. There's 3 floors, and they are all, every room, packed solid.
I'm Josh, I'm 21. Gail's my grandmother. Right now, as soon as you walk in, all you see is stuff. Most of it is junk and trash. To us, you know, but to her, you know, it's her prized possession.
Michelle, I'm daughter to Gail. As an adult, it's hard to see it because it is the house that we grew up in, and it was once a great home.
I've always loved history. I've always loved to collect things that meant something to me. I feel like I have a responsibility to keep the history alive.
She's been confined upstairs for about 5 years. It's a bad situation right now.
I live in my bedroom. It has heat. It's the only part of the house that does have heat at this time. My daughter brought over an apartment-sized refrigerator that I keep my food in, including it's got a little freezer for my microwave oven dinners, and then I use my microwave to eat my dinners.
It's hard for me to sit at home or have a meal at the table with my family and then think about my grandma, sitting there eating her TV dinners in her bedroom. If she, has a heart attack or stroke, EMS isn't going to be able to come up, and get to her that easily, and that's my biggest fear and biggest concern is that, they're not going to be able to get to her in time.
My name's Ron. I'm 44 years old, and Gail is my mother. Mom was very clean. The house was always vacuumed. I mean, there was always dinner on the table. She lived a normal life. It didn't start till I was in high school, actually.
I had a house fire in 1985. It was so bad that the support beams burnt in the living room.
They almost didn't make it out because there was so much smoke.
It was a turning point in my life for me. The cleaners came and took away all my antiques and baby books and photo albums and things that meant a lot to me.
The house after the fire was death. It was just a shell with burnt memories and ugly shadows to remind you that what you once had isn't anymore. It hurt.
Because after the fire, I think she needed to replace, things that were lost, and it just went overboard.
She started gathering, and it was like she was gathering things around her to heal hurt.
The house is sinking. The door jambs are askew. They're out of whack. And there's the weight from the stuff in the house is also not helping,
If the support beam isn't fixed, my house will continue to have cracks, and I was afraid to go to sleep at night thinking I was going to slide off down the hillside with me in bed.
It's real bad. It's not a good situation for an elderly lady.
if my mom was in the house and the beams did break, she would die.
I'm Geraldine Thomas, and I'm a certified professional organizer. Good morning, Gail.
Good morning.
As you can see, we have a big team assembled this morning. We have Dr. Hannon. We have the guys from 1-800-GOT-JUNK. We have extra organizers, and we have your family. And I'm going to let Dr. Hannon say what he's here to do.
My role here is to help you support you through this process. I don't think that I'm going to fix everything in these couple of days, but I want to help start the process.
That's
okay?
good. Right, let's go.
Okay, let's do
All
it.
right.
We're gonna get it done, and I'm hopeful that we're gonna have more memories, better memories,
Yeah.
you know? Memories inside the house, Christmases, Thanksgivings, birthdays, special occasions.
We're making great strides. We're going gangbusters, and it's for our own good.
Yep, I want to keep this.
Okay, what is this we're holding on to?
That's an old toilet seat.
And what are you going to do with that?
Probably put it on my toilet.
Now let's look at this frame, because this frame is all broken up over here.
No, it's
you've
fine.
Got, you've got nails coming out
I
over here.
don't care. I'm saving it. I'm
And
saving it.
She is having a hard time making decisions, and sometimes I got to step up to the plate and make them on my own, which I don't. I want to bust this thing up so bad right now, but I won't. You need to let go.
And that's another project for you too.
No, that's an old frame. I want it.
Because that's a frame that's going to take a while to get something into.
No, not that one. I've been getting rid of a lot of things
I know
today.
you haven't. I'm very proud of you.
All right then, be quiet. The hardest part for me was getting rid of my collectibles and things that I loved and valued.
About your couch that you're dying to have reupholstered, there's evidence that mice have made nests in your cushions.
I don't care. I'm not getting rid of it.
Even though there's
No.
mice in there. Okay.
How are you going to have that reupholstered with mice living in there?
They're not living in there now.
In some ways, it's scary to lose those things. You've lost people, now you're losing these things that have always been there for you. And so they sort of take on this other quality. Now, how much do you think we're going to sell this for?
$5.
$5? Someone's going to buy a rusted roasting pan?
Yes.
Is that worth it?
Oh, brother, here he goes again.
I just want you, that's not for me, it's for you. I want you to think about these choices that you're making. Because sometimes we have these choices, we can sell things, but is it worth it to sell? Is it worth my time to try to get all this stuff to sell? Or do I want to take a chance and just
Oh,
let
all
it go?
right. All right,
But
all
it's-
right.
But your choice.
That's not my choice.
It
I would
is
keep
your
it if
choice.
it was my choice. You're making
I'm-
me get rid of it.
I'm not making you get rid of anything.
How agitated are you with Dr. Hannon when he does this to you?
Oh, well, I don't like him to keep saying, what about the stuff?
What are you doing
And
with that?
why do you think he's doing it?
To help me.
Yes.
How we doing, Graham?
Fine.
Are Dr. Hannon and I agitating your grandmother, do you think?
Yeah, but I think it's great.
Not that we're agitating
no,
her, but that
no.
this is really
It's
in
getting her
real
thinking.
life what people with this disorder go through.
Right.
It
Yeah.
is agitating to them.
It's hard to see how it went so downhill, you know, and it's frustrating, hard, crazy.
Oh, there's my other two chairs. Oh, thank God.
Is that something that's going to make you thrilled?
Gail, I noticed when I ask you about your decision-making
I
process.
look away from you.
I know you look away from me. Why is it that you don't like to talk about how you make these choices?
Because I really don't want to get rid of this stuff. At times I was getting annoyed with Dr. Hannon. He was there pushing.
So what is the part of you that wants to get rid of this stuff?
I'm ready to start my new life.
Okay, so that's part of that choice. So when I
Yeah.
ask you about the choice, think about it as part of the reason you're making choices because you want a new life. You want to start that new life. So there are a lot of reasons that you're making these good choices.
Yeah. Some of the things that I realized, they just need to be gone and out of my life.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
Look who's proud of you.
If they let us push them a little and they start opening their mind to the possibilities of what their home could look like, it usually is smooth sailing from there.
All right.
All right, what?
That can go.
That can go. She started noticing that the things that she thought were important before were suddenly not as important. She was able to start picking truly her favorite things. Okay, how about the toilet seats?
Those can go. I want that.
You want that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I don't want that one. I want that.
Oh, okay.
All the glass jars?
All the glass jars
Okay,
can go.
even the Coca-Cola bottles?
All the wicker baskets can go.
Gail, can this go?
Yeah.
Okay.
That can go.
Okay.
Okay, we had a heating specialist come out, take a look at to see if it was feasible to get some heating for Gail. How soon could we get started on it?
Take at least a couple days to get everything together, and it would take 2, maybe 3 days to finish.
The beams are accessible now. We got the basement 100% cleaned out, which I'm ecstatic about. And living room, our goals were met.
Oh my goodness, woohoo! Awesome.
Isn't this nice?
Gorgeous. What I remember.
One of the great things is she's got a family that is really wants this to happen too, and I know her grandson Josh has been, you know, really the driving force, and he said he's going to keep on her, so I'm hoping that she just keeps up that momentum.
We got to remember that this is her house, and whatever things that she throws away is, you know, it's a progression.
And my grandson's, his prayers have come true. So that's a real blessing to me.